Good morning, class. Welcome back to our computer class. Children, in this class, we are going to do chapter 5, that is more about the keyboard. In the previous class, we have read about input and output devices. Little bit we have learned there about keyboard also, and in this class, I am going to elaborate more about keyboard, as we know that keyboard is an input device and comprises of various types of keys. These keys are alphabetic keys, number keys, special keys and punctuation keys. Children, I have shared chapter on the screen also. We will read it here and I will explain you the meaning of each word and line. Chapter 5, more, more about keyboard. So here the main topics which we have discussed in this lesson. These are alphabetic and number keys, punctuation keys, special keys and key combinations. So a keyboard is one of the important parts of the computer. Children, as we know that computer system has many parts, but it has four main parts, that is keyboard, monitor, mouse and monitor. So out of these four parts, keyboard is also an important part of the computer system and this is called an input device. These are, there are different types of keys on the keyboard. The buttons on the keyboard are called keys. There are different types of buttons on the keyboard. These buttons are called keys. So first of all, we are going to start alphabetic keys. As I told you that keyboard is comprises of various types of keys. First type of keys are alphabetic keys. You can see there are letters from A to Z on the keyboard. These are called alphabetic keys. The keys on the keyboard are marked with the English letters A to Z are called alphabetic keys. But these keys are not arranged in the alphabetical order. Letters can be typed using these alphabetic keys. Children, we know that alphabetic keys are not arranged in A to Z letters. The arrangement of keys on the keyboard is just like a typewriter. In the previous time, there was typewriter to type the letters or documents, and the pattern of the keys is similar to the keyboard as it was on the typewriter. Do you know keyboard is an important hardware component? It works as an input device. Children, here there is one term, that is hardware. What is hardware? The parts of the computer which can be seen or touched by us are called hardware parts. So we can say that computer, the keyboard is an input device and it is a hardware part of the computer system. Now we will move to the next page. This is, as we have completed alphabetic keys just now, the next topic is number keys. Children, you can see keyboard simultaneously as I am reading the number keys. Here the number keys are present on two places. On the keyboard, number keys are present on the two places, as you can see in this picture, that one type of number keys are present on the alphabetic keys. The above line of the alphabetic keys is called number keys. You can see it is number keys, and on the right hand side of the keyboard there is one more number keys keypad. The number keys are 0 to 9. The keys from 0 to 9 are called number keys. As in the decimal number system, we know that in our maths we have decimal number system. Decimal number system means 10. 10 means the numbers from 0 to 9 are used to make any of the number in our number system. So keyboard has 0 to 9 number keys, and these number keys are present on the two places on keyboard. One pattern is present on above the alphabetic keys, and one keypad is present on the right side of the keyboard. So number keys are used to type numbers on the screen of the computer. Then we have third type of keys. This is special keys. These are some special keys on the keyboard. Let's learn about them. There are many special keys. We are starting from enter key. Children, on the keyboard you can see enter key. It is in the middle of the keyboard. What is the use of enter key? The cursor can be taken to the next line by pressing enter key. So children, we should know what is cursor. A blinking line on the screen is called cursor. Wherever we have to type on the screen, we first position the cursor on that place, and wherever the cursor is positioned on the screen, whatever you will type, it will start from the positioned cursor place. So this blinking line is called cursor on the screen, and the function of enter key is used to move the cursor to the next line. By pressing enter key, we will move to the next line on the screen. Now we have next heading, that is space bar key. In the special keys, we have many keys as enter key, space bar key, backspace key, and caps lock key. So now we have read about enter key. Now we will move to the next page for space bar key. This is space bar key. It is the longest key on the keyboard. Children, as its name is denoting, space bar key. Space bar key is used to put space on the screen. When we type any document or when we type any letter, when we complete each of the word, then we leave space between two words. For leaving space between two words and after completing each word, there is a need to space. So we type space with the space bar key on the screen. It is the longest key on the keyboard. Spaces between words can be given by pressing the space bar key. Pressing it once gives single space. So as we type here computers, then we need space bar. So we will press space bar key to get space on the screen. And once pressing space bar key, it will give one character space. And if we need more than one character space in between the words, then we need to press spacebar key many times. And there is one more key, tab key, also on the left side of the keyboard. Tab key is also used to give the space between the words, and there are 5 character spaces fixed in the tab key. When we need a fixed amount of spaces between the words, then we use tab key for giving the space between the words. Now we will move to the next key, that is backspace key. This is also a special key, backspace key. As name is indicating, backspace key is used to delete the words from the left to right. You can see you can use backspace key to remove characters on the left of the cursor. When the cursor is positioned, wherever the cursor is positioned, when you will press backspace key, it will delete the character from left to right. Suppose you typed wrong spelling of the word keyboard like this, as keyboard, press the backspace key to correct your mistake. For solving the mistakes, we need to use backspace key. Backspace key is used to remove the characters on the screen. Next type of special key is caps lock key. The next key is caps lock key. Caps lock key is you can type in capital letters by pressing the caps lock key. Children, as you are seeing alphabetic keys on the keyboard, here there are only one type of alphabetic keys, but when we type any document on the screen, sometimes we need capital letters and sometimes we need small letters. So how you will change the letters of their case? We use the caps lock key to change the case of the letters. When we need uppercase of the uppercase means capital letters. When we need to type capital letters on the screen, then there is a caps lock key on the keyboard where I am telling you tab key. Below tab key there is a caps lock key, means on the left side of the keyboard there is a caps lock key. We will press it on. When we will press it, on the right side of the keyboard there is a light and there is a written caps lock key. The light blinks on the right hand side, top right hand side of the keyboard. It shows that now our caps lock key is on, and whatever we will type on the screen, it will come in uppercase. It will come in capital letters. In the same manner, when we need small letters, then we will switch off the caps lock key, and the letters which we will type on the screen, it will come in the small case, in the lower case, that is small letters. So the use of caps lock key is to type the letters in capital form. We press the caps lock key on. When caps lock key is off, the letters which we will type on the screen, it will come in the small letters. So now we will move to the next page for the next special key. Or we have one more special key, that is shift key. When we press shift key with the letter will come in small letters. So now we have punctuation keys. Children, you can see on the keyboard there are some punctuation keys are also, as comma, semicolon, inverted quotes, question mark, exclamation sign and question mark sign. These are called punctuation keys. These keys of the keyboard are used for punctuation. Examples are commas, full stop, colon, question mark, hyphen, etc. What is colon? When there is a double dot, as we write time and we use double dot in between, this is called colon sign. And semicolon means dot and comma is called semicolon sign. And you know question mark sign and exclamation sign, there is exclamation sign with dot and hyphen, question mark, these are called punctuation keys. So these are also present on the keyboard. Now we have last type of keys on the keyboard. This is called key combination. As you see, alt key, control key. As I explained you, alphabetic keys. You know what are alphabetic keys. Then number keys I have explained you. Then special symbol keys as enter key, shift key and backspace key, caps lock key. These are special keys. And after that, I have explained you punctuation keys. And after solving all these keys, we see some more keys on the keyboard. These are alt key, control key, shift key. These are called key combination keys. By pressing these key with any of the letter, we get special function on the screen of the computer. So we can read some of the combination keys are given here as control N. Children, you can see on the keyboard that on two places there are control key. By using control key with N, when we use control key plus N, create a new blank document in some software program. So children, control plus N is used to open a new blank document on the screen. Next key combination is control plus O. Control plus O is used to open a file in current software program. Children, as you know that whatever the work we do in the computer, we can save it as a file in the computer system, and in future when we need to retrieve the previous work, we want to show the previous work, we want to retrieve the previous work on the screen, then we can open that particular file which we have saved already. To open the saved file, there is a shortcut key combination, that is control plus O. Next is control plus A. This is the key combination to select all text. As we have typed any of the work on the screen and we want to do some performances on the typed matter, and when we have typed any matter and we want any performance on the typed matter, there is a need to select once to highlight the area first. Whatever the next functions we want to perform on the typed document, there is a need to select a particular part, or we can say to highlight the particular part, or to highlight or select all the text. There is a key combination, that is Control plus A. Now we have Control C. Control C is copy selected item. As I am telling you that we have typed one line and we want that line on different 5 places, so we can copy that particular line which we want to move on another places. So we will select that particular line, we will highlight that particular line, and we can copy it from one place to another by pressing the key combination, that is Control plus C. Then we have Control V. Control V is to copy from one place to another. We use Control plus C, and to paste the particular selected part from one place to another, we use Control V. Now we have Control X, cut selected items. Children, as we have typed 4-5 lines and we don't want any of the line between these lines, so we can select that and we can cut that by shortcut key, that is Control X. Now Control Z. What is Control Z? Undo last action. As we have written already 5 lines, and after writing 5 lines, we think that the third line is useless for us. So we can undo that line, and as soon as we will undo the line by pressing Control Z, we think that we want this line back, so we can recall it back by pressing Control Y. By pressing Control Z, we can undo the last action and we can recall the last action back again by pressing the Control Y. This is the short key combinations. Then Control P, print the current page or the document. As children, you know that whatever the work we have done on the screen, we can take its printout also. Printout is called the hard copy, as we have done some important work on the computer screen, and but we cannot take this important work from one place to another. So we will need to bring complete computer system from one place to another. We can save this by taking printout on the paper by using the printer. If there is a printer attached to the computer system, we can take the printout of the screen. How we take the printout of the screen work on the paper? By pressing Control P. By pressing Control P, we can take the printout of the monitor of the screen work on the paper. This is called hard copy. Now next type of key combination is Alt plus F. File menu options in current program. If we want to see the file menu options, children, you can see when we work on the MS Word, there is a menu bar on the screen. First menu bar option is file, and when we press on the file option, we see many functions, many options are there, as open, save, new file, exit, close. So to see the more file options, we press Alt plus F. Then next combination key is Alt plus E. Edit options in current program. Whatever the program is opened, we can edit options by pressing Alt plus E. Last option of key combination is Alt plus F4. Close the currently active program. Whatever the windows or program is opened on the screen, we can close all the options at once by using Alt plus F4 function key. F4 is function keys. Children, in this chapter there is no function keys, but there is function keys are also available on the keyboard. You can see the keyboard that above the alphabetic or number keys, the topmost key of the keyboard, there are F1 to F12 keys are present. These F1, F2, F3 keys are called function keys, and some specific functions are stored in these function keys, and by pressing this Alt F4 function key, we can close the currently active programs. Children, with this I am completing this chapter. This is your homework, that you read this chapter once again and mark the, if you find any difficult word or if you want to ask any of the meaning of the word again, you can watch the video completely, or you can ask your doubts in the class also. So with this I have explained this chapter and I am terminating from this video. In the next video we will meet again. Till then, bye everybody. Take care of you.